Hello and welcome. So glad you're here. This is a visual companion to our latest podcast episode, all about the world of modern manifestation. It's a practice that's, both ancient and always changing. So today we're going to break down what's trending, what's timeless, and most importantly, what actually works. Okay, let's be real for a second. Have you ever felt just completely swamped by all of the manifestation advice floating around? I mean, from TikTok trends to really deep ancient wisdom, it can feel like a lot. It's so easy to get lost in all that noise. So my goal here is to bring some real clarity, to cut right through the confusion and help you connect with the core principles that truly, truly make a difference. All right, first up, let's dive into the top trends you're probably seeing all over your feeds right now. And these methods are super popular for a good reason. They give us a clear, simple structure for our focus. And that focus? Well, as we're about to see, it's the essential first step in absolutely any manifestation practice. First on the list is the 17-second focus. The core idea here, which really got popular through teachings on the law of attraction, is that holding a pure, uninterrupted thought for just 17 seconds, that's it, creates this kind of energetic tipping point. Think of it like the first domino falling over. It's that initial spark that just ignites the momentum, attracting similar thoughts and building up some serious power. Next up, the oh-so-popular 369 method. This technique is all about using repetition to really embed your intention deep into your subconscious throughout the entire day. So you start in the morning by writing your desire. Then, in the afternoon, you reinforce that intention. And you end the day by focusing on the most important part, the feeling of already having it. It creates this really beautiful and powerful cycle of focus. Manifestation isn't just about thoughts. It can also be about sound. Solfeggio frequencies are these really specific, ancient tones that are believed to resonate with different parts of our being. The whole idea is that by listening to frequencies like 432 Hz for harmony or 528 Hz for transformation, you can actually help calm your nervous system, creating an internal state that's way more receptive to your intentions. It's pretty cool. Now, beyond our personal techniques, some of us believe that these larger cosmic cycles influence our collective energy. And right now, a major astrological shift is underway. We're moving from the energy of the Piscean era, often associated with martyrdom and victimhood, into the Aries era, which is all about embodying the spiritual warrior. For manifestation, this signals a huge shift toward proactive creation and really taking radical responsibility for the reality you want to build. So the biggest takeaway from all these trends is this. The magic isn't actually in the specific numbers or the sounds or the timing. They're just tools. Their real power, the thing that makes them work, lies in the state they help you get into, a state of pure, focused intention. Okay, so if the trends are just the tools, what are the underlying principles that make them work in the first place? Let's move beyond the buzz and explore the timeless foundations of creation. This is where the spiritual and the scientific really start to dance together. Everything, and I mean absolutely everything, begins with your inner state. You have to feel safe enough in your body to actually receive what you're asking for. And that means gently checking in with your beliefs. Asking yourself, do I really feel worthy of this desire? Can I truly anchor into the emotion of having it right now? Your body has to believe it's already here. I love this concept. Your hands are a physical bridge, a portal, between the invisible world of thought and energy and the visible material world. Ancient traditions understood this intuitively, and now modern neuroscience is showing us how physical actions, like writing things down, literally strengthen neural pathways in the brain. Every single intentional gesture you make impresses your energy onto reality. Neurosurgeon Dr. James Doughty explains this just perfectly. When you physically write down your desires, you're not just thinking about them, you're doing something. You're activating multiple sensory pathways in your brain, which basically hardwires that intention deep into your subconscious. This primes your brain to start noticing opportunities it would have completely missed otherwise. But what happens when you feel stuck, when it seems like nothing is moving at all? This is not a sign that you failed, not at all. I want you to think of it like going into debug mode. It's just a chance for some gentle recalibration, not a reason for frustration. Please, please remember this. Just because you can't see it with your eyes doesn't mean it isn't happening. Your desire is just like a seed you've planted in the ground. It's germinating in the unseen, gathering all the energy it needs before it can finally sprout. You have to trust the process. So ask yourself this question and do it with a lot of love. Where is my focus, really? Because if you're constantly noticing the lack of what you want, you are on a vibrational level just reinforcing its absence. So just gently, gently shift your attention back to the feeling of having it now. And sometimes, we have to go a little bit deeper. Is there a part of you, maybe a younger part, that doesn't feel worthy of this beautiful thing that you desire? So often, our manifestation process is a little blocked until we give that part of ourselves the love and the reassurance that it needs first. Okay, to help put all of this theory into actual practice, I've got a simple, totally no pressure 7-day challenge for you. The goal here is not perfection. It's simply to observe what happens when you start to bring a little more intention into your daily rhythm. So each day, just try these 4 simple things. A quick 17-second visualization, a moment with music that just makes you feel expansive and amazing, a gentle check-in with your emotions with 0 judgment, and 1 small action, like making your coffee or writing an email with total conscious presence in your hands. That's it. Just notice what starts to shift for you. And finally, to help really anchor everything we've talked about, let's just take a brief moment together to pause and connect with this creative energy directly. Wherever you are right now, if it feels safe for you to do so, I invite you to gently close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Now bring your awareness to your hands. Can you feel the energy, the life force, in your palms and your fingertips? And just for a moment, softly hold a vision of possibility, a feeling of deep peace and fulfillment. Breathe right into that feeling. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Remember this, while trends are fun tools to experiment with, your personal alignment, that connection to your own intuition, your own inner rhythm, that is timeless. That is the true source of all your creative power. Please never forget this. There is no magic formula outside of you. The power to shape your reality has always been within you. You are the creator. Thank you so much for exploring this with me today. For a much deeper dive into all of these concepts, please check out the full episode 41 of the Vibrations and Manifestations podcast. It's a really good one to listen to on a walk or maybe while you're journaling. Find a peaceful moment and just let it all soak in. Thank you again, and until next time, be well.